Right, ready, steady, go, we're on.
Hi, this is Petrie. I'm sitting in an amazing little garden room with the speaker of this week's Barefoot Talk, Dawn Breslin. And I popped in for a cuppa because I wanted to, Dawn, I wanted you to give the Barefoot audience who are sitting on the fence, because we've been doing the Barefoot Talks now for a year. It's their first birthday on Thursday. And a lot of people have said to me, oh, I love what you're doing, Bernie, with the Barefoot Talks. I really enjoyed one. I must come to another, or I really will come one day. And I thought I would take this opportunity to tap into Dawn and get her to give you a little teaser of what she's got on offer for Thursday. So if you're sitting on the fence, this is for you. Dawn.
Okay, so I'm going to be coming along on Thursday. I'm going to be talking about fear, and I think fear basically affects everyone's lives. You know, I think there's so many things that we want to experience in life. There are, I guess, roads and pathways that we become stuck in, you know, things that we think, oh, you know, we'd like to expand a bit further, we'd like to have relationship conversations, we'd like to make changes in the work that we do, you know, conversations that we want to have with people, but we're not having them.
Because we're afraid.
Because we're afraid, we're scared. And sometimes we become so scared that we can become tied in to our own fears and stuck again in places in our life. And my talk is going to be about overcoming your fears. It's about letting go fear, attachment, worry, letting go resistance. Sometimes things are coming towards us in life, opportunities are coming towards us. You know, it can be in relationships, it can be in work situations, and we resist them, we ignore them. And and you know, life is knocking on our door. We are full of potential. We have amazing talents and abilities, but for so many of us, we're not exploring who we fully are, and we're living a limited version of life. And you know, I think coming along to a talk like this, you know, if you're sitting on the fence, I think for all of us, for me, for you, I come along to the Barefoot Talks, and I come along because I guess I just want to expand. I want to explore different parts of me, and sometimes it takes a speaker or a friendship, someone who is fairly inspiring to just wake up parts of us that have maybe been sleeping for a while. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about my journey. I'm going to be talking about how, you know, at certain times in my life I was experiencing huge success, and then around 3 years ago I lost it all. I lost everything. And through that experience I have learned to live in a new way. I've learned to embrace fear in a new way. I've learned to live with vulnerability, and I've learned to cope with uncertainty. And now, in the same way that I polished up my confidence building skills for the last kind of 15-20 years, now I'm building up my ability to deal with vulnerability and uncertainty on a day-to-day basis as a ritual to really live my fullest potential. I'm going to talk about that story. I'm going to talk about the pain of losing money, relationships, confidence, energy, you know, through complete and utter burnout. I lost my direction, I lost my path, but it's amazing when you lose your path how another path unfolds. And the path I'm on now is just, it is the most exciting journey. It's the most amazing, fragrant, present, exciting journey of my life so far. Yeah.
And this place reflects it so much. And the fact that I have met Dawn in the last year kind of shows that our natural pathway was about to collide and sort of to co-create.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, and actually, so everyone is actually on their natural path, but it just sometimes feels so painful.
Yeah.
And because we're resisting the very thing that will enable us to really lean into our
and
natural
really
path.
thrive and really thrive. I think life is about thriving. It's not about existing. It's not about surviving. It is about thriving. And I think, you know, the great thing about personal development is that, you know, you can learn and harness tools that will break down the fears, break down the pain, break down the barriers that stop you at the minute, you know, in your tracks, wherever you are. So it
In
really
every
is
moment.
worth getting skilled up, you know.
'Cause
And
you're
for
gonna
a tenner, yeah.
So if you have been sitting on the fence, and some of you are, a lot of you are, so I want you to really dig deep inside of you and think, you know, what is more important than facing or getting the skills to face the fear that you're going to have to face one day. My experience has been that I kept running away from fear. It isn't going away. It didn't go away. But once I learned to lean into it, gosh, it's a very different experience.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Fear is inevitable. Let's learn how to deal with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you were inspired by this, get yourself a ticket, and we will see you on Thursday night at the Barefoot Sanctuary. I'll put the link below this video, and thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.
See you on the night.
Bye.
Bye. Night to the camera.